Hi, my name is Benny Lieblich. I am the co-owner, along with my wife, Efrat, of Ladle and Loaf restaurant right here on Whaley Avenue. When I was a kid, I always just had a fascination with food, and it was a really, really great way for me to spend time with my mother in the kitchen. So I just took that passion and went to culinary school, dropped out of high school, went straight into culinary school, and have been working in the industry now for about 16 years. Well, I've wanted to have my own restaurant for almost my entire life. And we moved from New York to New Haven, and I worked in a couple of other different places, and then eventually I just decided, you know what, I think it's about time that I just bite the bullet and do my own thing. As much work as it's going to be, I think that at the end of the day, I'd be much happier being my own boss, running my own business, rather than just putting in all the time and labor for other people. Ladle and Loaf is basically just a creative, I guess, experiment for me and my team. We rotate the menu periodically, and we'll just get together and have meetings and just say, hey, what do you want to see on the menu? What are you hungry for? And we'll just have conversations about food, and we'll bounce ideas off each other, and then we'll just go ahead and put some new stuff on the menu, and we'll rotate through as we change our minds and as we get new ideas. So our menu is always evolving, it's always changing, and we always just try to have fun with the food and quality and fun stuff. We have a few things that are staying here always. Part of it is comfort. So, for example, a shawarma is something that I grew up with. Eating my entire life was a shawarma. My parents are originally from Israel, and they immigrated to the United States, and one of the things that we grew up eating was the Middle Eastern food. So shawarma was something that we had all the time. Every time we had family dinners, there was a Middle Eastern restaurant in New York that we would always get shawarma from. So when I had my own restaurant, I decided that I wanted to have that one item that's going to be like a comfort for me, bring me back to my childhood, remind me of that, and have that on the menu. We've got this really awesome burger that's now a staple on the menu. It's called the truffle burger. That one is awesome. Nice big beef patty with beef bacon, sunny side up egg, salted onions, truffle aioli on there. That one's awesome. We have a fried chicken sandwich that's on the menu always. We call it sweet heat. That's got candied jalapenos and this really nice sweet and spicy sauce that we make. So those are three of the things that are just staples on our menu that are always going to stay. That's a tough one. I would actually say that my favorite thing on the menu would be, we call it a papas fritas. So it's kind of like a Mexican version of a dirty fries. So one of my team came in one day and he said he has this dish that he would really love to put on the menu called chicken tinga. So it's these chopped up chicken cooked in a chipotle sauce with a whole bunch of sauteed onions. We put that over really nice crispy fries with candied jalapenos, pico de gallo, avocado, and that is, I think, actually my favorite dish on the menu. We established it in 2019, just before COVID, which was really painful. But we managed to fight through it, and I thought that I finally got my dream. I finally got my own restaurant, and I wasn't going to let it go during COVID. I wasn't going to let the pandemic shut it down, so we fought through it. Hurt a lot, but we made it through. In the beginning, everybody was really excited, as people are with a brand new restaurant, so there was a lot of excitement in the beginning, but then, again, as we said before, pandemic came along, so things really fizzled, and it was really difficult. And since then, it has been a bit of an uphill battle, but it's one that we've been fighting and one that we've been winning, and we're slowly getting a much bigger following than we originally started with. My favorite thing about running my own restaurant, I would say the freedom to be creative and actually put the food out that I actually am passionate about, that I actually want to make. I'm not limited to what my boss's ideas are. I'm not limited to what certain other people might want of me. I'm free to actually make the menus and do the kind of food that I'm actually really excited about every single day. This specific restaurant, Ladle and Loaf, yes, I would like to keep it about the size that it is. I don't want to have a giant dining room with a whole giant staff, because then I feel like then I would start to lose some of the creative elements, and also some of the friendly family vibes. So when people come in here, I know majority of my clients, majority of my customers, I know them by name. A lot of people have watched my children grow over the last 4 years. So people have seen my children coming in over the last 4 years, and they're really excited to see them growing, and I know their children. We've also catered some of these people's events. Some of our customers have come in, and we've seen them as young couples, and now they have kids. We've catered some of their, parties for their kids and things of that sort. So I think making it bigger and expanding it too much would take away from those elements, and I really don't want to lose that. Coming into Ladle and Loaf, we'd love to meet new people, hang out, and make some new friends while eating some really great food. So come on in.